Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope the weather has been better with you guys than it is with us. We have had nothing but rotten weather here. We had Storm Dennis, Storm Kira, I don't know what other storms we've had going in Ireland. Before we start this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, hit the bell button. Thank you. Back to our horrible weather. We were meant to have another storm last weekend. Did we have it? I haven't a clue what's going on with our flippin' weather. Yesterday we had sleet and snow showers over some of the heaviest areas. We had it here. It was just cold, just that sharp, damp cold. Not like the cold we'd have in Saskatchewan, in Canada, even though it was really cold. This has got damp and wet added in with it, and the snow didn't really stick. It was kind of a bit of an effort. It did in the high ground, but not here. Over on the Shannon, which is our longest river here, they've had immense flooding. There's been so much rain. Apparently it was twice as much rain in February than has been last year. There's been flooding everywhere. Houses have been flooding. I heard about one lady who's had the sewerage up from all the neighbourhood houses. So she was getting toilet paper up from other houses and gross stuff like that, which is just really rank if you think about it. There was somewhere in Port Leash apparently. Somebody went for a walk into a local park, and all she could see was the benches, top of the benches of the park, because the whole park was flooded. There's a lot of flooding happening around the Shannon area. As I said, it's it's the biggest river in Ireland. So I'm not quite too sure how that's affecting the farmers. Obviously their fields are really bad. It's going to affect the crops. I presume they brought the cattle, but it's more than the cattle. It's the cattle and the sheep. Lambing season, I presume, is about to start happening. I'm not a farmer, obviously. I like my creature comforts. No pun intended with the word creature, but I do like my comforts. But it's not going to be easier for any of the farming communities trying to keep everything dry. I wouldn't like to be in their shoes at all. But our weather is bizarre. It's just cold today. Looking out, still dry but cold, and it's all across Ireland, so hopefully our weather's going to start improving. So what's been happening? I did mention Oscars a while ago. I forgot to mention another one of the Irish people, Katrina Ball. She's from the Outlander series you may have seen on Netflix. If you haven't, watch it. It's fantastic. Now, if you read the synopsis about it, it's not great, to be honest, and it takes a couple of episodes to get in it, but everybody that watches it really likes it. She plays Claire in it. It's too hard to describe. Just watch it. It's really good. We've been watching, we've gone through all of season 1 of Witcher. I don't know if any of you have watched the Witcher season, and now I'm watching Lucifer. I'm not into devil movies, don't like them, never have, but Lucifer is kind of fun. Now I had to download something called Cyberflix on my phone, a free app, to get seasons 1 through 4 because only season 5's come out on Netflix. But basically it's kind of a fun series. The devil's taken a holiday, and that's what it's all about. He's gone to Las Vegas and made friends with a detective who's immune to his charms. I find it really funny, so does my husband John, and we're watching it at the moment. So far we really enjoy it. The guy who plays it is, I believe he's a Welsh actor, but his name slips me as we're talking. But that's one I'd recommend. And the kids and I have been watching The Good Place, also another one, and it's with, me and names, it's gone completely. He used to be in Cheers, the bartender fella. You know who I mean. Comment below, tell me who I'm talking about. But you know who I mean. Anyway, on other movies I'm excited about, apparently Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson are about to start filming The Banshee of Inisheer. It's a brand new movie coming out, and I'm just reading what it's about. It's about 2 lifelong friends who find themselves in an impasse when one abruptly ends their friendship with an alarming consequences for both of them. That's what the synopsis is about it. So they haven't started filming. They were last together in the movie in Bruges. So that's another one I really like to watch. I don't think it's going to be so much of a horror as a thriller. Slight difference. I'm not a horror fiend in any way, and a horror fan. I am not into that, but I'm looking forward to seeing more about that. I am a Colin Farrell fan, and I did enjoy Brendan Gleeson in The Guard, so let's see where that goes to. Should be a bit of fun, bit of crack. Other things have been happening with us. Obviously, we had Valentine's Day. Did you have fun? Did you get anything? Did you get anything nice? We kept it simple here. We don't go big into big gifts. We're a one-wage family, so it's not extra money we have. We do cards. The kids always get us a little something, which was lovely. My youngest son Ian was very excited to give me a gift, and it was a piece of Play-Doh. He was super excited, and we opened it up thinking there'd be something in it, and what he'd actually done is one piece of Play-Doh inside the other piece of Play-Doh. But he was so proud of himself that he'd done a two-coloured piece of Play-Doh. So that was his big reveal. And of course my daughter, who's the artistic one in the family, made us some beautiful cards, and they did stuff in school as well, so we had great fun. And then of course Patrick's Day is coming up next month, and for the people who are outside of Ireland, remember, it's not St. Patty's Day. Never ever St. Patty's Day. It's St. Paddy's Day. Padraig is the Irish for Patrick, and that's where Paddy's comes from. St. Pat's if you have to, but it's St. Paddy's Day or St. Patrick's Day. That's where we go from. And ironically, St. Patrick wasn't Irish. He was actually Welsh. So that's what we have coming. There's lots of parades happening. I'm hoping to be able to film something for you guys. I don't go into Dublin. It's too crazy. You tend to leave for the people in Dublin or the tourists that come in. So it's a big thing. You need to get there. It doesn't start till about 12:30 in the afternoon, and people start queuing to get the front row seats at about 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm not sitting there in the cold. We'll go to the local one, or we go to Blackrock where I grew up, and there's a leprechaun hunt, which is good fun, bit of crack. The kids love that. So we're deciding if we're going to stay here in Tullamore or if we're going to go on to down to Blackrock. Last week, all the kids in the neighbourhood had half-term or mid-term break. Now, our neighbours' kids had a whole week off. My kids had Thursday and Friday off, which was fine by us. We went up to Dublin to see my mum and stayed overnight up in Dublin. So we caught up with Mum, and that was really cool. I enjoy seeing my mum. My cat's trying to get in the back door, so excuse the noises in the back door. Gandalf always seems to want to come in or out when I'm in the middle of videoing, but that's the love of cats. You can't get away with it. Or maybe my daughter playing on her tablet. She's homesick today from school with an upset stomach. So I don't know what any of you guys are up to, what any of you guys are going to be doing for the next week. We've been just running around doing odds and ends, catching up with life. And I hope the weather with you, wherever you are, is a whole lot better than the weather is here with us. We got out one stage and we went for a walk up beautiful Charleville Castle. Saw some of the storm damages. A couple of the trees have been blown over. So unfortunately, cars weren't able to go all the way up to the castle and all the way back. So I presume someone's going to come down with a saw and cut it down at some stage. And I hope everyone here in Ireland haven't been affected too badly with the flooding. And so it's sort of, get my mouth to work in conjunction with my teeth. So I hope all of you aren't too badly affected. So far, coronavirus hasn't come to Ireland. Hope you haven't been affected by the coronavirus too badly. That's the other one that's on the horizon here. We're not affected, as I said. So that's me here, short and sweet. Well, not really, about 9 minutes long. So until next time, no matter what you're doing or what you're up to, I think you're awesome. Have a fantastic day. Bye.